Well, it finally happened tonight. Tonight's the night. It finally happened tonight, and we are ecstatic because Kendrick is back on college campus. He's got his hat on. It was a fun night for him tonight. We ain't had a camera on you yet. Hold on. Let's drop this little banner. What a night it was tonight. Dallas Wings pretty much hit it out of the park.
What you guys doing? I brought my hat. You know, that's what I used to wear in college. It was known as the guy with the hat. Okay. Tom Lane. Yeah, man. It was a great night. I got some people I like to thank. 3 people I like to thank. Me, myself, and I. Okay. When nobody believed.
Very narcissistic.
When even my compadre from another mom didn't believe. Let's go to the playoffs. Let's go to the playoffs.
I do not sound like that. I do not sound like that. That's terrible.
I say, you know, we ain't going to the playoffs, man. We're going to get Paige Beckers. And damn it, that's what happened. With the number 1 pick, Paige Beckers is now a Dallas Wing. You guys can thank me later. What Nico took away, your guy, Ken, gave back.
Wow.
I expect free chicken, burgers, anything I want around the city. That's what I want.
Oh, wow. You can go get your hair braided over there for free.
Oh, okay.
If that works out for you. The Mavs did it. Everybody was questioning if the Mavs can get it done. I'm sorry, not Mavs, the Wings.
We know the Mavs can't get it done.
Yeah, they drafted Paige Beckers number 1. And boy, oh boy, did this place go crazy.
Yeah, man. The billing went nuclear. When Paige Beckers was announced. Listen, a generational talent left, and a generational talent has come in. And like I said before, Paige Beckers has the opportunity here to be the face of Dallas basketball.
Yeah, she's gonna be the face of Dallas for a minute.
I mean, and she may be the face of Dallas sports, depending on what Mavs, Stars, and Rangers do. So
she'll never top the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, not as a brand as the Cowboys, but as an individual athlete, I mean, if she comes in and wins, people could love her more than Dak. Well, they hate Dak. So,
no, she won't eclipse Dak.
That's I agree, it's a possibility. But listen, this is a big day for Dallas Wings basketball. The biggest. Since the franchise came here from Detroit. Is it Detroit?
Yes. We went from Detroit Shock to the Tulsa Shock.
Tulsa. This is the biggest day in Wings history to draft a once in a generational talent. Somebody who you can hand the keys to the organization for the next 10 for the next decade. We talking about a young lady who was a 50, 40, 90 player. That means she's 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. One of the most efficient players coming out of college.
Most complete player coming out of college.
The most complete player. And now she's on the wing. You pair her up with Enrique, that backcourt. My God. Not
only that, the Isaiah James pick was a shock tonight.
Yeah. Isaiah James, you're gonna get a lot of scoring basketball team. I don't know what defense go, but they Zaya James kind of being a sixth woman. They're not gonna be able to. They can stagger minutes with Paige and Enrique and have her out there also with those two, and maybe play a little small ball lineup out there. So they're gonna be a fun team. I agree with Rebecca Lobo. I think they're gonna make a push for a playoff spot.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to go.
Yeah. So listen, I'm happy. Dallas should be happy. What happened to us as a basketball fan base on February 1st was atrocious. But come April, what happened
February 1st?
We know what happened. We know what happened in February. You didn't miss it.
Something happened?
We did a show about it.
Oh, we did?
Unfortunately. But
Let's go back.
April, was it today? 15th?
Go back and look and see what happened.
April 15th.
Even when Nico did us a favor and got rid of Luka.
No, he didn't do us a favor because he's about to get put out the playing on Wednesday. But enough of the
Mavs in the play-in? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, that's another Nico guarantee right there, right? Yeah, who went from the finals to the play-in. Thanks, Nico. But listen, from a GM that don't know what the hell he's doing to a GM that does. Kurt Miller.
Captain
Kurt, the GM of the Dallas Wings, the best GM in Dallas basketball.
Dallas probably might be the best GM in Dallas
right now. GM in Dallas, getting it done. Well, not just Paige Beckers.
No,
as Walt. I'm having some technical difficulties, but I'm gonna continue with the show. Not just Paige Beckers, but just the whole draft in genuine, just getting. Players that we need. Getting defensive players, getting offensive players. This team's gonna be a lot of fun. Getting the center. I don't know if it's the center out of Baylor, but listen, all A's on this draft for me. Starting off with Paige Beckers, and I think this Wings team is gonna be very fun to watch. I can't wait for May 16th. When Fee comes in and gets this work.
Wow.
Wow.
And
gets this work. As a lot of teams going to get this work in this building right here.
So you basically jumped on the Wings bandwagon.
Listen, man, I was all bought in at the end. Listen, you know me. I'm either want to be winning, looking like you're about to winning, or being bad so you can get a top pick. And so this happening, the sky's the limit for the Wings now. Moving on up, as the Jeffersons say, not to the east side, but maybe to the east side, because they're moving to the east of us in 2026 in the downtown Dallas. So listen, I'm just stoked, man. I'm just stoked.
I mean, you pretty much called this. You said it was going to happen, and
yeah. It's like it's like having a little baby, and you're waiting, and then the baby's born, and you're just a proud papa, man. I don't have a Stokie, but I don't smoke anyway. But if I did, I'd probably light one up, man. This is big time.
Okay, so we do have Paige Beckers at the podium in her rookie press conference. So let's go to that.
Okay. The future MVP of the league.
Oh wow. That's a big one. Okay, let's go to Paige Beckers and hear her post-game press conference.
Go ahead.
Maggie, Paige, congratulations. You got emotional up there talking about your teammates. How has the Husky teammates and UConn just prepared you for this moment in this next chapter?
Yeah, they mean everything to me. All that they've helped me get through, all the ups and downs, the highs and lows. They've seen every side of me, and it's the love there is unconditional. So just forever grateful for them. I want to cherish that relationship for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't be here without them. So I just want to show a state of gratitude to them.
All right. Next question will come from the left toward the rear of the room in the blue.
Hey, Paige, Doug Feinberg, the AP. I'm sure you dreamed about this moment as a kid at some point. How does this compare in real life to what you would thought it would be like?
A lot faster than I thought. Just going up there, getting the jersey. But super surreal. Just like I've been talking about, just so grateful to be here. I don't want to take this for granted. I've been focusing a lot about being present and being where my feet are. So to be at this stage, to be here, to have a lot of my supporters here and people who've helped me get here, it just means everything to me.
We're going to stay in the center of the room, toward the middle, in the back.
Maddie Cuddy right here with the New York Post. You were known to go #1 this entire time, but still, when you actually hear your name called, what was going through your mind and the hugs that you had with AZ and Gino, just what was that moment like?
Yeah, I mean, you don't ever want to assume anything in life. Nothing is guaranteed. So for this moment to be here and it actually happened, it's nerve wracking. You just have a level of excitement, nervousness, bittersweet feeling knowing that my journey at UConn's over, but excited for the next one to begin. So, and to be able to share that moment with the people sitting at my table and also the people not sitting at my table, they played a huge role in it. Just happiness and joy.
Paige, we're going to stay in the center of the room, row 2.
Hi, Paige. Congratulations on being drafted. I'm curious if you could take us through some of your pre-draft conversations with the Wings and what gives you confidence that this is going to be a place that will allow you to have a successful WNBA career.
Yeah, honestly, the conversations were brief, but just for them to know or them to know that I'm coming in and wanting to give everything I have to that organization. We have established that there's new levels of standards that are going to be set in play, and there's a new GM, there's a new coach, new assistant coach, a whole new team. So we're excited for that new fresh start. It's not a rebuild, it's just a build from where we are. And excited for the new arena, the new practice facility, and conversations with the CEO, the GM. We're excited for the future, and we only think the best is ahead.
Paige, all the way to your left, standing in the back.
Hey, Ben Pickman with The Athletic right here. You were at BAM last year at the WNBA draft just as a fan. What do you just remember about that experience, and how did that compare to this year? And also, when you woke up this morning, just how did you feel?
Yeah, last year was definitely a different role, just in the supporting cast role, just being so extremely happy for Nika and Aaliyah to see them live out their childhood dreams, and especially coming in with them as freshmen to go through that entire journey together, and for them to get rewarded like that was extremely great to be a part of. And this time it's super different, just being in those shoes where Nika and Aaliyah were last year, but also again having my supporting cast here, and everyone that's meant so much to me. I know there's a lot of people at home and wherever they are that deserve to be here. So just super grateful for both experiences.
Paige, to your right in the second row, center.
Hi, Paige. Brooke with the Players Tribune. What message do you have for the Wings fans, and what kind of player can they expect to see this coming season?
Yeah, I'm just extremely excited to be there. I've only heard great things about the city. So excited to start that new chapter and be in a new city, explore that, and give everything I have to the Wings organization. I know we're gonna do great things, and it's a fresh start, and I think we're all ready to do something special. So just extremely grateful that they took the pick on me. I can see the city has great love for that pick, and we're just super excited for the future.
Paige, second row in the center, right in the middle, second row. Annie?
Hi, Annie Constable, Front Office Sports. I'm curious, there's been a lot of discussion already about your salary with Unrivaled. Will that impact your desire at all to maybe participate in the Players Union, be a player rep in your rookie season?
Yeah, I think those are conversations I'm continuing to have, what that looks like to be a player rep, but I definitely want to be in those rooms, have those conversations, be a voice for the players and stand up for us. Just knowing what that takes and knowing what that will be if I do that, I think those are conversations I'm continuing to have.
Okay, Paige, all the way to the right in the third row, last
Okay.
one on the aisle.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The last 8 days have been a complete whirlwind, I can imagine. What has that been like for you going back and forth between New York, the parade yesterday, and how would you describe just what this whole process has been like after leaving Tampa?
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm glad New York and stores are pretty close to each other because it's been a lot of back and forth. But it's like one part of me wants to stay at school, celebrate with the team, be with them, enjoy the last moments of being in stores, and the other part of me has to get ready for the next chapter. So it's been a lot of back and forth, but I'm running on great fumes, grateful fumes, and wouldn't trade it for anything. The life that I'm living, I'm extremely blessed. But I mean, just it's been a very blessed week, regardless of the outcomes and circumstances. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Page, second row center.
Paige, first off, congratulations. My question would be for the next generation of Yukon Huskies, what would be your advice for them playing on the biggest stage and kind of that leadership component when it comes to this program?
To be present, to be where your feet are. There's a lot of pressures and expectations that come with playing at UConn. But just win every day that's in front of you. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about your mistakes. Don't worry about anything but what you're doing in that moment and making the most of that day, winning that day, conquering that day, and just be where your feet are.
Page to your right in the third row.
Hi, Paige. Congratulations. Leo Chano Paya with Mail Sport up here. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Congrats again. Some of the players in the WNBA you obviously had some history with in the college ranks, and now that you're in the W, are there any particular players that you're looking forward to playing against that you haven't before, or any people that you're looking to meet again in the pro ranks?
I mean, all of my former teammates that I used to play with, few others, those are definitely the ones that I'm most excited about.
All right, one more question from the room for a moment before I do have to jump to Zoom. Page, front row center left.
Hi, Paige. Congratulations. I want to ask you about the undeniable impact you have on young people and especially young girls. I actually asked some of my friends who are fans of you to talk about why they love you and why they're fans, and they said you inspire them as athletes, you encourage them to persevere through challenges, and they're just proud of you and the journey you've been on. What is it like for you to know the impact that you have on young people?
It means everything. I aspire to be a great role model. I have 3 younger siblings myself, so to be a great role model, to be somebody that people look up to, and find a good influence on is extremely important. I know through the injuries and all the setbacks and the ups and downs, I've tried to use that as motivation to show people that they can get through it too and even come back on the other side better. And just to share my faith, share how that has impacted and changed my life, and continue to be a great role model for the next generation.
Okay, I want to jump to Zoom for a moment to Dallas, to Robert. Robert, go ahead.
Thank you. Pam, Paige, welcome to Dallas. My question for you is you're joining a team that has a solid core and new dynamic with you being on the team. So I'm curious how excited you are to play for Dallas and being in a marketplace that's just as passionate as New England and the Yukon Huskies.
Yeah, Dallas is a sports city, so I'm super excited for the support, the new wave of being there, being in a new city, being with a new team, and conquering those challenges as a group. But super excited to be there. We've got great pieces, a great ownership, great GMs, great coaches. So the entire organization from up to down, I'm extremely excited for it.
Page, to your right, all the way in the front row.
Hi, Paige. This is Chris from Chris Gunther Show. Congratulations on being selected #1. What can you express about this draft class and what this means for women's basketball moving forward?
Yeah, I think this draft class is amazing. I think there's a lot of college stars and then the overseas stars as well. But we just have a passion and a love for the game. And I think the new wave and generation of basketball players are bringing so much to the game. But obviously off the foundation that the players before us have built. So we're just continue to try to grow the game, expand the game, bring the viewership from the college game to the WNBA. And so I think we're all extremely excited as a draft class.
All right, we have time for just a couple more. Where'd I go? I'm sorry, Paige, right here, front row to your right.
Paige, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel knowing that your new teammates are so excited to play with you? Arike's expressed it on social. And then also, I spoke with Dejanay earlier, and she said she would love to have a player like you as her teammate.
Yeah, just to feel loved, feel supported. It means everything. I can't wait to play in that system, to play with that team, to embrace that new city. And so to be in a place that you're loved and wanted, that's very important.
Nick Page, all the way to your left in the third row, last on the aisle.
Hi, Paige. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Tiana Randall Forbes. Your stepbrother wrote on social media that you guys were just doing runs every day in the summer growing up. What are some other, or who are some other people that helped you really develop your game that we wouldn't expect other than PTs and trainers, etc.?
Yeah, that's a good question. Definitely him. We played a lot of one-on-one growing up at the park, and then my old teammate KK Adams from Hopkins. We used to bike and scooter to the park almost every day and always play. But yeah, I mean, there's so many people. Chauncey Hollingsworth was one of my trainers that trained me in high school. Reed Aus was another one. Um, I mean, there's so many people that contribute to the love for the game at such a young age. But yeah, I mean, my stepbrother Randy, he was one of the huge ones.
All right, this will be our last question, Page, center row left.
Congrats, Paige. Question for you in the sneaker world. Obviously, a big, ton of momentum in the sneaker world in women's basketball specifically. Obviously, you're signed to Nike. The sneaker world is dying to know when can we expect the Page One signature shoe, and what can you tell us about what the process of working with Nike's been like?
Yeah, I have no idea. Just based off staying in the moment, I haven't even thought about those conversations, nor have we started those. But there's a lot of people in line for that deserve it as well. So whatever happens in the future, we'll see. But it's been great working with Nike. They invest so much in me and women's basketball and women's sports. So it's been great to have that partnership. They've done a lot of stuff with me creatively as well in the lifestyle department, not just basketball. They have a great creative team who comes up with great ideas. And they've just been very supportive of me. And it was easy. It could have been easy to give up on me going through all the injuries and go to someone else that didn't have that history. But they stuck with me, and I'm extremely grateful for that.
Page, thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Paige Becker's first sorry about that. And in her first interview.
Yeah. I got some pre-draft and post-draft analysts from
Okay.
ESPN if you want to read it. If you
Okay,
want
some
me to read it
analytics.
for
We
you.
like analytics.
Yeah. The list of skills and intangibles are endless. This is a pre-draft endless. Beckers can shoot at all three levels with unprecedented accuracy. For a guard, knows how to put teammates in the best position to succeed and does it while minimizing mistakes. She can play either the guard spot and will deliver, can play either guard spot and will deliver winning plays at both.
She's probably one of the most complete players in the Alex Ross is gone all around just yet. You have hold on 1 second. My phone is going off like crazy. Everybody probably wants to talk about the draft. 1 second.
Well, the bottom line is this. If she's what I think she is, there's gonna be multiple titles here. Because we talk about UConn overall ones where Maya Moore, Donna Taurasi, Sue Bird, those type of players, and she's in there in that with them.
Yeah, all of them come from UConn.
They don't win. They don't only win championships at college. They win multiple championships in the W.
Right.
So,
but
and
all
they win MVP.
And all those ladies you just named all came from UConn.
All came from UConn. So the lineage is there for great UConn plays at the overall number one pick.
Right.
So
that you're correct about.
Yeah. So from that lineage, I expect nothing but great. Listen, she's already the odds-on favorite to be Rookie of the Year. That's no, that's no shock there. It'll be shocked if she doesn't win it. She probably will be an All-Star this year in her first year, first of many. I believe she's going to have a chance to put this team in a playoff position. We talked about it while we just talked about it while we were talking about doing a interview. The Wings roster looks stacked.
Oh my God.
This season.
Oh my God. If we could just get a look at this thing already, okay? So you've got Arike, you've got Dejanay, you've got Alyssa. We bringing Tierra back. We still got Maddie. Man, it's gonna be hard for Maddie to find some run on this team. Oh my God. Maisha Hines Allen, Tasha Harris, and they went really guard heavy in this draft.
Yeah.
I was noticing that they went really guard heavy.
Yeah.
With Zaya James and Paige off the rip.
Which means they're gonna be playing a lot of small ball. They're gonna be trying to go up and down the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be running. They're gonna be running.
You're gonna see a lot of small ball in this team.
I still think they might try to sign another center in the because here's how I see this going. Okay, so you got like 4 guards now. 5. You've got 5 guards with Tasha, Dejanay, Arike, and Paige. So they all gonna be 2 of them are playing guard, and you got 3 guard, Arike and what's
you
name?
forgot about Azara.
Okay, so I'm thinking I was sitting there trying to figure
that's
out.
what I'm talking about. You might be playing a little small ball, especially with Dejanay. She may be playing a little 3. And
I'm thinking Paige might play some 3.
Your Paige tall enough to play 3.
I think Paige might be playing some 3.
She's a big
and I
guard.
think Isaiah James is going to be your starting point guard.
She's a big guard.
Okay.
she's not big. She's a tall guard. That's why I said I compared her to Diana Taurasi.
Okay.
A tall guard with length that can score at all 3 levels.
I think you're going to see her playing some 3.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of small ball on this team.
So that would mean Isaiah's the point, Arike's the 2, Paige would be the 3, Nalissa probably the 4, and Tierra the 5 to be the starting 5. If I'm looking at that correctly.
That's an up and down team right there.
It is, but then this is what's coming off the bench. You got Tasha, Dejanay, Maddie, and Mika.
And don't look out.
You got Mika Herbert, and you got Maisha.
And look at Kurt talked about the Melissa, her and Dejanay being 2 very outstanding defensive players. They can bring both of those guys, those women on for just like defensive stoppers,
right?
So you're gonna have a lot of mix and blends of different styles on this basketball team. You can be able to go to, now like I said, the size may not be there. But different small balls.
That's not a bad lineup that I gave you, though. If you just think about
it, it could be really fun.
Yeah, I think Paige might be playing some 3.
Like I said, she's tall enough to play.
I think she is. I think she's gonna be playing some 3. I don't think she's gonna be on the ball like that a lot. I mean, she will, but I don't think she's gonna be. She plays better off the ball than me anyway.
Well, she did a lot of it in the tournament.
Yeah, she played a lot this season. She played off the ball a lot.
Well, I got a chance. Like I said, I got a chance to look at her really in the tournament. And she played a lot, especially.
She's been doing that all season.
In that Elite 8 contest, she played really strictly off the ball, and actually also in the championship game, she played strictly off the ball. So that's a great characteristic for her to have. Like I say, she can play either way. She's great in either way, whether it's off the ball or on ball. She's good at either position. But the one thing I like about her, she's a dog, man. She's a dog. She's clutch. She's not afraid of the moment. She's efficient as hell. She's not afraid to take the big shot. She's not she goes head to head. You saw her early in the season go head on head with Juju. She took the challenge on the offense and the defense end. So she's just not afraid, man. And you need players like that.
I'm gonna step out of the way. If you look down here, hey Mike. That's Mike Leslie from WFA right there. The best dressed.
Mike?
He's one of the best dressed men in here tonight. The people think he's handsome, but I mean the ladies think he's handsome or whatever. But there's Mike Leslie from WFAA right there, walking. Yeah, he's always got nice suits on.
Nice suit, man.
He's always
Channel
got
8
nice
play-
suits on.
I mean, Channel 8 plays good though.
He is. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But yeah, man, like we were saying, she, like you said, she's a dog. I mean, you seen what she did in the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you something, Kendrick. I'm gonna tell you what I'm most excited about when we get to that AAC and her versus Paige Beckers. I'm telling you, man, I've never looked forward to a basketball game before in my life, and I am.
Kaylin and Paige, and they said it was they was rivals they was rivals back in the high school and college games.
They're not shooting bullets in here, guys. They're busting balloons. And also down here, hey, Miss Dia. Oh, there she can hear. Miss Dia. She probably can't hear me. See if she can give us a shout out. Probably can't hear us over those balloons popping. If Miss Dia Wall can give us a hand.
I know I'm a second year on this WNBA thing, but I'm excited, man. I'm very excited about this. This season's gonna be fun. Now, I'm not predicting anything, like championship, not yet, but we set the foundation.
Oh, you know me. I'm already going out. I'm already going out of control already.
Let's not do
yeah,
that.
Let's
That's what got
get me
you in
fitted
trouble.
for a ring right now.
As long as you don't invite Nico here and say, "Oh, well, Paige."
How many games did the Wings play?
What about 44? 44 games?
Oh, 44-0 then. We're going 44-0. Who's going to beat this team? Seriously. I mean, the only team that really can stop us is really probably the Indiana people. Hey, Miss Dia. Want to give a shout out to Miss Dia Wall right there from Channel 8 also. Give her a shout out. Yeah.
Oh, well, I know one thing. The game one, for the runner-up in the WNBA finals, Fee and the Minnesota Lynx, we are going to give you that work. Put this on tape for all Minnesota Lynx. I'm putting out, if you can get this, we are giving you that work when you come in this building.
So here's the thing. Tonight history
in about 30 days.
History was made tonight also, guys. Not only did Kendrick get the number one pick, right? I mean, what a shock. Who saw that coming?
Great.
I don't buy jerseys. I don't buy things with people's names on them. And tonight, I was compelled to, because the moment they announced Paige Beckers, they opened up this case over here and it was full of Paige Becker stuff. And for the first time tonight, I actually bought a jersey shirt. But however, though, there's a difference. I said I can never wear somebody's name on my back. The name is on the front. It's not on the back. But the number is on the back.
Is indeed.
Yeah, the number is on the back. So, but I want to let you know, this shirt right here, I want the people at home get a look at the shirt. This is the shirt that I bought. Paige Beckers. And then on the back, it's got her jersey number on it, right?
Yeah.
This will be the next time I wear this shirt will be when we go to the AAC. I will not wear this shirt again until we go to the AAC.
Okay.
It's going up in the closet.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll probably retire and probably never wear it again.
Okay. All right. Like it.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now, I might wear it again after that, but this shirt will not get worn again until we see Caitlin Clark inside that American Airlines Center, where we will get a W because we're going to go 44-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No losses.
I'm just predicting 1-0.
Oh God! Now,
that
I was not the only person doing some front running here today. Shams was here, and she actually bought a Paige Beckers jersey.
No shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
she bought a Paige Beckers. I mean, the
if
front running that she
anybody
did.
thought
My lord!
If anybody thought that was some kind of like, oh, we don't know who we're picking, they already had them printed out, ready to go.
You knew?
Yeah,
I wonder how they knew downstairs. That was the guys must know.
I knew when they got the number one pick. I mean, some people around here were talking about Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles.
Some people wanted Haley Van Lith.
Yeah, well, sorry, Haley. She's going to Chicago. But yeah. Franchise player, foundational piece for the next decade and a half.
Is Paige Beckers the biggest thing in Dallas right now?
Yes.
I think so too, man. I
Looking
think.
at what listen,
I think
listen,
the wing. I
That
think the wings
dumpster
are
fire, that dumpster fire on Victory Lane over that can't wait
Well,
to be over.
I don't think it should be called Victory Lane no more. No victories coming out of it.
That can't wait to be over right there. So the Rangers, look,
So,
the
hold on.
Rangers
Here's-
like they stink again.
Here's
They got
the
swept.
gotta put what she say. Sham say, gotta put the me not liking the European descent people to. That's true. Yeah, listen,
I know.
you guys need to retire. That Sham has proven.
Sham,
yep, she's proven it.
Sham, that's retired. I think it's a guy on Victory Lane. Some people may be saying not like the
She is definitely right. We need to put that to rest. It's so true. Well, she probably outsold AD jerseys and sells in one night. Oh yeah, I mean those things were flying like hotcakes.
Yeah, they put it out on Twitter that she's going to sell more jerseys than your holy Moses.
She's probably going to
have AD
before it's over with. Her and Caitlin Clark probably going to have the #1 jersey sales this year. I
think they can have #1, #2 jersey sales.
And don't be surprised if what's name has a big jersey sales too. She's got a big following. Haley Van Liff. I can see her numbers getting up there too. She's got a big following.
Well, or her boyfriend may buy a lot of them.
Okay.
He's got a lot more.
All right. Listen. So a little behind the curtain. A little behind the curtains here.
He ain't doing nothing.
We definitely know he's not shaving his head. We definitely know he's not shaving his head because he definitely need to cut that off.
Well, we know he's not playing tomorrow night because the rest of the team's in Orlando. What you doing here? What you doing?
Well, okay. So Jalen Suggs. No, stop that. Jalen Suggs. I asked him a question on draft night. I like Jalen Suggs. We got nothing but love for Jalen Suggs. But peel back the curtain here. We were just talking before a few minutes ago, and I was telling Kendrick, I was like, man, we got a busy week this week. We got the Mavs on Wednesday, and if they win, we got them on Friday. I was like, well, that screws up too because they probably gonna if they get to Friday, it probably means they go get the Sunday. Kendrick goes, man, I don't know what you talking about. You gonna be free on Sunday. You're not gonna be doing it.
Trust me. You will be free on Sunday. Thank God. That thing's gonna be ending tomorrow night. I mean Wednesday night or Friday night.
I'm sitting here trying to come up map out a way on how I can celebrate
you can
Easter
spend all day, all afternoon, all night with Granny on Sunday. Go to Easter, go to Easter service and everything. You want to worry about that?
I'm trying to map out how I can spend time with Granny.
Listen, you go to Granny, go eat.
God dog.
You want to worry about doggone thing.
God dog it, boy.
Hey, one more. What? WrestleMania this weekend.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not only okay, I want to know who booked this. Who put Easter on 420? That's what I got to figure out. Who put Easter on 420?
Somebody way up there higher than we are a long time ago, ain't it? And then it always been on.
It's been early. It's always been the first Sunday. Now it made
Donald Trump. He changed a lot of stuff.
Now Easter made it all the way. Easter has made it all the way to 420.
4th of July may be in August now. Who knows?
Oh man, big moment here. You can check out our Instagram. I'm gonna be posting some more pics. But you can check out on our Instagram on our story. You can see the moment when Kendrick it was announced and Kendrick went ballistic.
Yeah, man, it was a moment. It was a special moment. I had to let it out, man. All that exhilaration. Having basketball. Somebody over there in downtown Dallas took it 1 hour away. We got it back, and I'm pretty damn stoked about it. Gonna be a lot of winning coming here in future years from this young lady and this team. I predict when she's done, it's gonna be a couple championships, right? Maybe not in this arena, but in the new arena.
No, we still here this year. We got one more year here, and then next year they're gonna move, and they're building them a brand new practice.
Yeah, man. Listen, she is running this thing. Listen, the practice arena, the new arena, all this stuff. She's got her finger on everything, so she knows she's stepping into. This is her show, and we just all a part of.
Now we should have got this on camera. We should have someone have found this on camera. She said, "Sham says who's Whose celebration was crazier, yours for Paige or mine for Isaiah James? We should have got that on camera.
I
When they-
didn't because I didn't know it was gonna be.
I know we didn't know it was
Isaiah
gonna be Isaiah
James.
James. We thought it was gonna be Sedona Prince.
Yeah, well, apparently she's something's going
why,
on there.
Why did they say that on the broadcast? Like she got a body on her name or something.
I
thought she had
they
a.
wouldn't say
They
it
talked
wasn't
on her.
true.
She get in
So
trouble.
apparently, Shams, you can look that up for us right quick. You got about a couple of minutes left. I know you can work fast on that Twitter. But
They were talking about her like she got a body or something. She got in trouble with. Whoa, hold on.
law or something. So what happened? So but we don't know what's going on in that situation, but we know she wasn't drafted. But we know Paige was. And also, man, shout out to the rest of the Wings draft.
Will they smoke weed on 420 Easter Sunday? I mean, I'm gonna be at my granny's house, so I mean, at some point, I plan on lighting up.
Shout out to Isaiah James. She was picked.
Man, that was a sneaky good pick. I'm
12.
sorry. That was the most sneakiest pick. Okay, so let me explain how that happened. Okay, so originally she was supposed to go to the Sky.
Okay.
And the Sky flipped the book because the Aces were taking Haley Van Lith, and then we were supposed to take Sedona at 12, right? So I guess when Chicago pivoted and took Haley Van Lith, the Wings were like, "Oh, well, if that's gonna happen, we're gonna take Isaiah James."
Like I said, the Wings apparently had her high on the board. They were shocked that she was still there.
Yeah, when they had the opportunity to get her, they were like, "Well, if she here, we taking her."
Yeah,
and you don't pass up Isaiah James. Isaiah James, you seen what she?
Yeah,
do you remember when we did our what's name show? I took them to win the tournament because
Notre Dame very well knows.
While Livy Mouse said, "I got to get the hell up out of here. I got to go to TC. I got to go to TCU to get away from me."
It was so bad she went to another conference.
Get out there. I got to get away from the Wolfpack. She said she don't want none of the Wolfpack.
So yeah, man, you got a great offensive talent. In their eyes, the best available player right there. She's gonna do one. She's gonna get buckets. She's a bucket getter, and she's gonna bring some very fun basketball to the Wings. Also, as I'm trying to review this draft right quick, before we get up out of here.
So your pick, Georgia Moore? Who did she go to?
Georgia went to Washington. Actually,
Washington had a good draft.
They had 3 of the top 6. So they drafted Sonia Citron out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, and Livy Mouse says Sonia is her.
Yeah, and
then she left and went to TCU. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Then they drafted Kiki.
Someone says she's facing assault allegations.
So that's why she wasn't drafted. Okay.
When did she assault somebody? Was this before the draft or because
it had to be between the draft and the tournament because they ain't been not playing that long. About 2 weeks.
We know she wouldn't assault nobody in the tournament.
They got put out by,
we know she wouldn't assault nobody in the tournament because they, you know what? Never mind. Keep reading. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna even throw no shade.
And then also, Washington took Georgia Amore at 6. So they're going all young. Anybody want to know Anicia Morrow went to Connecticut.
Wow, that's a shock. She who
I know I saw Kim Mulkey clapping like
Kim Mulkey was there?
Yeah, Kim Mulkey was clapping like it was Sunday. It was Sunday revival up there.
Well, she's got to be the proudest because all her players are going to the draft are have been in the top 5 or
apparently doing rap careers now. It's the only way to get away from her. But another here nor there.
Flajay, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You had us up here thinking you finna leave LSU. You just wanted to announce a tour. Stop it, Flajay. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Depending on how that tour go. You never know. But
might have a new career.
She messed up. But also the Wings Madison Scott, defensive player, just all defense out of Ole Miss. 6'2", guard / forward. So they able to get that, and then they drafted in the 3rd round. As I'm looking right here, 2 picks. JJ Cornery out of West Virginia, shooting guard, also a defensive lockdown defensive player. Out of West Virginia. So he went heavy defense on this, and also they did get him a center, Walt. Arnett Blonley, out of Baylor. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Center. So they was able to get a center in their last pick. So they did address some needs there. But should be a fun team, Walt.
I'm going to put this out there. Some people may agree. They probably don't. Probably think I'm being a homer, but I think the Dallas Wings had the best draft of the night.
They had the draft. They can say they had the best draft of the night because they got the steal of the night with and they got the best player. So
they got two of the best players.
So really,
you come out of the first
really
round,
tell you the truth.
You come out of the first round with Isaiah James and Paige
Really
Beckers.
tell you the truth, when I'm hearing on Twitter, Dallas Wings came away with two top 10
They did.
picks.
They did.
And one went at 12.
Right.
So they actually got two top 10 picks. You can say Washington had was up there with a draft.
That's
also.
a steal. That's a steal.
Washington had the draft.
Well, hell, they had so many damn picks. I mean, hell, you can't get that right.
You got listen. Also,
And they got Brittany Griner over there this year too. No, she went to Atlanta. She went to Atlanta.
8-town down. Also, shout out to this is my favorite player, Sarah Nice Barker, the stud out of Alabama.
Yeah.
She went to the Sparks. So she's headed west.
Sarah Nice Barker. That's the girl who lit it up for 45.
Yeah, 45.
So you got her, Cameron Breen, Kelsey Plum, and Rakia.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Ooh, this is gonna be a really good WNBA season.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Man, it's gonna be really good.
Basketball's gonna be high level this year.
Yeah, and then we go from that to a lockout the next year because they can't get that money. Can't figure out how to get that money.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out how Unrivaled can find money for.
Well, actually, Unrivaled playing their players. So actually, Paige Beckers just signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah, and she getting paid more than in there.
So on W, I don't know what the hell.
Come on, man. Come on, WNBA. Look, WNBA, you need to get on turn. Listen, the NBA is not on TNT anymore. Unrivaled found a way to get put on TNT. You guys need to find a way.
ESPN and y'all all that Disney money.
You need to go to the ESPN and tell them you need some more money. Now, this broke my heart the other day when Kendrick said we were playing on Ion again. No, we can't go back to Ion. No, we gotta stop this Ion. We gotta stop this Ion.
I had to find the channel on my way. Come on. I had to search for the channel, make sure I still had it on my direct TV package. So I actually still had it. So we in good shape for it.
That's satellite. That's what makes it bad. He had to search for this satellite. I have all the channels.
I had to search for it.
They have all the channels.
Ion. They said
what is that?
Then it had something called Icon. I said, no. I just so he mispronounced it about 4 times while I was trying to search for it. But
We gotta stop tucking our wings away on Ion, man. Come on, man. We need. Come on, man. Oh, and you know the Wings are also Miss Dia Wall announced to us. Miss Dia did at the press conference that the games they're gonna be on Channel 8.
Yeah, Channel 8 or Channel 29.
Channel 29 and Channel 28, the same thing.
Okay.
Tehana.
Yeah.
Tehana.
Hopefully Channel 29 is better than him than it was the team that's on there right now.
Hopefully they're better than Ion. And
so there we go. With
my God. Lord Jesus, I got Ion on a Friday night. These damn Dallas
I think that's the second game of the season.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Ion. Shout out to Ion Television.
That's the first game of the season. B is on Ion.
Shout out to Ion TV, man.
We handed you that work on Ion.
Come on, man. Stop it, man. Come on, man. I got Ion on a Friday night, man. Good God. What are you doing to me, WNBA?
Yeah, people handing your ass on.
You know what? I'm with the players now. I want to lock in. We're going to be playing on Ion. We still play on Ion. And TNT has got free slots over there. And we talking about playing on Ion. Ion. We talking about Ion. Really, seriously, Ion.
I'm trying to figure out how you got where all that Disney money going to, man. Y'all ain't y'all on ESPN?
They said the WNBA lost like $40 million this year.
Wow.
I don't know.
The hell, they had Katie Clark. I thought she was the same.
She did, but I think they spent all their money on them. They said they lost it on all them flights they were booking.
Yeah, well, something got to give.
Yeah. All right, man. So we're gonna wrap this up. Man, we got to get ready for now. I got to go talk to my good friend Nancy Lieberman tonight. I love her. You know, I love her more than anything in this world. Next, she's probably next to Sade. As people I love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nancy.
As far as celebrity wise, I just think she's one of the greatest people of all. But yeah, man, great night here tonight. Just some people thought they were gonna screw it up. I had to keep telling people we're not the Mavericks, and I hate to take a shot at the Mavericks.
No, wrong general manager.
Shout out to Captain
Now,
Kurt.
if he
Shout
was
out
in
to
here-
Captain Kurt. Shout out to Captain Kurt, man. Him and CK.
Change
They are
the
putting something together here that is already just magical, man. And I remember at the press conference, I asked him, did he feel like he's hit a home run? And I wanted to go in there and ask tonight because he couldn't give me an answer at that time. He told me to check back with him after the draft. So I wanted to ask him tonight if I had got the chance. Did you feel like you hit a home run? Now you after you got the number 1 pick, you got your Page Beckers, then you turn around, you get Isaiah James.
Steal the draft.
And that's the steal of the draft. Even Haley Van Lith might be a steal too to me, but that's definitely the steal of the draft.
That's that. Haley went where she's supposed to go. That was a perfect fit for her. She's gone. They need a point guard. She went to Chicago.
That is a great play for her. And guess what? She's pairing back up with Angel Reese again.
Yeah, Angel
because
Reese.
they played together at LSU.
So that's a good pick for. They need the point guard. They got a point guard.
This is. I'm telling you, man. Listen, if you have Sham just said she got her tickets for the Wings and Sky game. Haley Van Lith versus Paige Beckers is going to be a big game too.
Oh, sorry, Haley. Paige is going to give you that work.
Oh wow, big Haley Van Lith fan.
Give you that work.
Big Haley Van Lith fan. But yeah, man, this season is going to be. If you haven't got a chance to come out and see these Wings play basketball, you need to come do so. I mean, it is going to be a fun season this year, especially that game over at the American Airlines Center.
You are pointing all things pointing, and I'm looking at the first game.
Oh yeah, you got UConn versus UConn.
Yeah,
UConn's today meets UConn.
Fee, let me tell you something, Fee. You are a beautiful woman, have a beautiful smile, but let me tell you something. Paige is gonna give you that work on May 16th.
Just calm down. I mean,
May 16th.
I mean, Fee probably is one of Fee is probably the best player in the WNBA.
Well, she won't be on that night. She gonna get that work. She gonna get that work.
Wow.
You gonna think you was back in the WNBA finals getting losing.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep us cheery and happy, even though Kendrick thinks that we are going to we're gonna be losing Wednesday night.
Oh, that's not true.
When the Mavs take on the Sacramento
There's
Kings.
a lot of Mavs fans hope the season ends. There's a lot of Mavs fans that really are rooting for that season to end. Please,
I don't want to go 7-game series.
Please, no, you don't want.
I don't want to see this anymore. Just
Yeah,
get
I
off of
wanna see-
TV.
No, you don't want to see. You don't want to see OKC stay behind. Folks
Just get me out. Just get it
Just
over with.
end it down.
Sacramento. I'm begging you. Okay, I've never asked you to do anything for me before. Please end our season Wednesday.
End the season.
It's already bad enough that we have to do post game at 11 or 12 o'clock at night on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that Friday game gonna be late. If you get to that Friday game gonna be late.
please put us out of our misery. Do us a favor. Just
Yeah.
put us out. We don't deserve this.
Listen, don't worry. This is all on the plane. Get that thing out of here.
All right, man. So we'll be back late Wednesday night.
Oh, that'll be the final show.
Kendrick says the final show.
So that season.
I'm gonna hang out home and say we'll be back Friday.
That'll be the final show of that season. Right there. So come join us Friday.
No, we go
Wednesday late night. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wednesday
be.
late night.
Don't listen to him. We'll be back Friday. Don't listen. We didn't know what he's talking about.
Listen, DeMar DeRozan, if I ever need you to get 40 on one night, get 40 on Wednesday.
Didn't he end our night one night already this season?
I'm expecting to do it again.
Oh, okay. All right.
Luke Monk's supposed to be back for that game too, so they're gonna be full squad.
Oh, okay. Good for him. All right, man. So we'll be back Wednesday night, but until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live Wednesday night when the Mavs take on the Sacramento Kings. For the final time. Make sure you put that in front for the final time.
The final time. Yeah.
And remember this, guys. When you shoot for the stars and you only reach the clouds, just remember you're still 10 feet taller than everybody else.
That's good, man.
I know.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.